A poem is a flower gifted to the reader. To discover the fragrance is the reader's prerogative and privilege. This is Sunil Bhandari, and you are listening to Uncut Poetry. Midas touches himself. We looked at each other with tired eyes. Years had been kind to him. I wonder how he saw me. It's been what, 30 years? Yes, could be more. First we asked about families, a cancer here, a near-death escape, a son who's in Harvard, a daughter's who's MBA, but DJs. Children, gosh, they have their own minds, just the way our bodies are no longer ours, but belong to the ravages of time. Isn't going to work not a pleasure anymore? How little do I look forward to Monday? And the worst, old colleagues who are old friends have all gone, moved on, retired, died. And I spend hours with people and feel alone. No one, not one, whose shoulders I can put my arm around and say what I feel like saying. Such gilded cages we live in, I said. The doors are open, but we lock them from inside. We've been seeing sunsets through the bars of our prison for so long that the sun, not us, seems framed. But what will we do, my friend, outside our prisons? We grew quiet in our despondence. You'll be late for your flights, sir. Your cars await. We shook hands, hugged each other tight, uneasy with the shared secret. Freedom is never wrested away. It is forever a choice which we just gift away. Freedom is never wrested away. It is forever a choice which we just gift away. The tragedy of the modern day workplace is its uncanny ability to numb souls. Oh, jobs give purpose, direction, sustenance, but the price to be paid is often exacting. It's a dichotomous entity, both a portal to freedom and an entrapment, a privilege of accompaniment and a secret that erodes, a means to stability and an illusion of permanence, the shimmer of independence and the reality of a cul-de-sac. There is so much which we demand of a job, forgetting that it demands equally of us. There is no free ride in this world, and the money, perks and position which are required to put one's body and soul together, in fact, delinks the body from the soul. What is this dichotomy? This reality of heights attached with acrophobia? What is this desperate need for power and privilege and the inability to hold on to the spoils? The desperate cry to be held when the heights bring distance without the insight, when the hunger to be understood often leads to a life full of hiatuses. What are we, if not beings subsumed in the search for meaning? To earn is often the mistaken first step to fullness without knowing that it is also the first step away from fulfillment. What is it about the modern workplace that it erodes a soul's soul, that embedded within its necessities is the entire armament of destruction? It is so easy to live wrapped up in the beatific illusion of privilege with all its accoutrements when the very marrow of our souls has been exacted as its price. We often don't even know what we've become. On the wings of accolades, we mistake living for life. Are we fools to be fooled, or we know no other way to approach life than what we've been trained to do? We are often no more than what our jobs demand and give. The fog inside us grows so thick that we don't recognize our own charred selves as we put ourselves on a mantle covered in gold and silver. We are our very own Midas. This is Sunil Bhandari, and you are listening to Uncut Poetry. I'm so excited to tell you that I have started a newsletter called The Uncuts. It has my poetry and it has musings on life. Subscribe to it through the link in the show notes and never miss the beat of a good poem or a lovely thought. If you enjoyed what you heard, rate me on Spotify or leave a message on Apple Podcasts, and hear Uncut Poetry on Ghana, JioSaavn, Spotify, Google Podcasts, or anywhere you get your podcasts from. See you next week.